If you're a new real estate agent thinking about joining eXp Realty, stop whatever it is that you're doing and watch this first. Because there are so many opportunities here, there's also a lot of major mistakes that agents make that can completely derail your first year at any brokerage. And I'm not just saying this just to say, guys, I've seen this firsthand. And in this video, I'm actually going to break down the truths about eXp for newer agents looking to join here in 2025. If you're watching this video and you don't know who I am, my name is Fernando Mora. I'm a Chicago-based real estate agent who is part of the Wolfpack, and I actually collaborate with some of the biggest names in eXp to help agents just like you scale your business with methods like modern marketing, social media, and also smart systems. The reality is that I joined eXp because I saw something beyond the opportunities that are in whatever social media platform that you're watching them. I saw an actual ecosystem, a community where we can grow past just making a certain dollar amount. So if you're looking for a breakdown on eXp, that's no BS, just the raw truth, I'm actually going to be doing that in this video. And I'm going to teach you guys everything I wish I would have known before joining eXp. Now, I want to start with the obvious, right? eXp exploded completely out of nowhere. eXp started as this little cloud-based brokerage that basically every other business owner just thought was crazy. No offices, no franchise fees, and no brick and mortar presence. But what they did was actually build a digital brokerage with a global network. Agents started to realize that it didn't matter where they were in the world, they could plug into eXp and things such as 80 plus hours of weekly training, access to some of the biggest names within eXp, mentorship from top producers within the company, and a community that is not afraid to share everything. Absolutely everything. And that's the part that people actually miss. It's not actually about the model itself. It's about the community that you plug into, the resources that you have at your disposal, and the culture that is created within the community to help you succeed. Like I mentioned, way past any dollar amount that you were trying to make, past any commission. Now, here's where agents go wrong. And I've seen this mistake happen over and over and over again. They join eXp because of the name or because another realtor told them to. Most of the agents that join think that it's the brokerage itself that's going to make them successful. But the truth is that who your partner is within eXp is just as important, if not more important, than the brokerage itself. But let me tell you something. Here's why eXp gives every single agent the same tools, systems, and opportunities. And that's because we focus on hands-on mentorship, business planning, and lead generation. Not only that, but branding is probably priority when it comes to your business, which we focus on. If you're joining somebody in the company just because they told you to, or because you think the name itself is going to bring you to another level, you've already lost the battle, my friend. If you're partnering up with somebody who's just after a referral fee and doesn't really want to support you, you've pretty much already set yourself up for failure. Now, I want to break down the model in simplest terms, because this is where agents tend to go completely wrong when they hear about this. As a brand new agent, you're going to get an 80-20 split with a cap of $16,000. After you cap, you're going to get 100% of your commission until your next anniversary year. Yeah, 100%. So once you hit the $16,000 cap, you're going to be able to keep 100% of your commission when those deals close. Now guys, this is the kicker. I want to give you an example before I dive into this. If somebody came up to you and let's just say you were at Remax or another brick and mortar brokerage. I just picked Remax because that's where I used to be before. If somebody came and asked, Fernando, hey, where do I go? I just got my license or I'm looking to hang my license elsewhere. What brokerage do you think I should go to? Well, obviously I'm going to say Remax because that's where I'm at. But once that agent actually joins the company and they start to get some momentum on their own or with help, whatever the case may be, but they start to close transactions, what do I, as the agent who brought them into the company, get? Absolutely nothing, at least in most cases. When you partner up with eXp, and somebody says, hey, I'm a brand new agent, I'm looking to move my license, whatever the case may be, where should I go? You're gonna say eXp. Now, you would become their direct sponsor because you're the person who brought them over. Once they start to close transactions, you are going to get a cut from the transactions that they close. Now, that's a whole nother breakdown that I can have for you guys. But yes, once you bring an agent over to the company, they start to close transactions, you will get something called revenue share. So you will get compensated for bringing these agents over. Not only that, but since eXp went public back in 2013, that created lots of financial opportunities for all the agents within the company. So not only do you guys get revenue share, basically compensated from bringing agents over to the company, but you guys also get ownership opportunities in the form of stock. I'll give you guys an example. If you become a brand new real estate agent, when you hit your first transaction, you're actually going to be gifted $2,000 in eXp stock for your first transaction. And once you hit your 16K cap, you're going to get $400 in eXp stock. And here's another one. We call this icon status. When you become an icon agent, that means that after you cap and you close 20 transactions after the fact, eXp will give you back your cap. Yes, $16,000 in the form of eXp stock. Now there's a final one that you guys can explore. At least 65% of agents are doing this in the company globally with nearly 90,000 agents. When you close a transaction, you have an opportunity to opt in to putting 5% of that commission towards eXp stock if you'd like to. That's completely optional. But for people who are looking for ultimate wealth, and that's not only financial freedom, but that's time freedom, eXp offers that. So if you're somebody who doesn't really see what exit strategy they have in front of them just yet, they don't want to open up doors forever, and they want some sort of retirement plan, or they want some sort of exit strategy in the next, 3 to 5 years. Revenue share and these equity opportunities are something that can definitely get you on path to creating that and achieving that. The best part about this model is that it rewards collaboration. There's no such thing as competition here. The reality is, if you win, we all win. Usually what you see at other brokerages and top producers, when they don't get compensated for helping you, they actually tend to see you as competition. If I tell you everything that I know, and I'm closing about 60 to 70, let's just say even 100 transactions per year, and I give you the blueprint for that, you're gonna become competition in their eyes, not at eXp. We are more than happy to literally break down all the blueprint to what we do, and that's actually part of the training that we have in our group within eXp. Now, to touch on that subject a little bit, if you're a brand new agent and you're watching this video, more than likely there's only a couple of things that you truly care about. That's training, mentorship, and leads. If you don't know, leads is the most important thing when it comes to your business. If you don't have leads, people who are interested in either purchasing real estate or selling a piece of real estate, you don't have anything going for your business, because it doesn't matter how well you know the contracts, how many YouTube videos you watch. You don't have people hitting your phone saying, hey, please help me sell, or please help me purchase, meaning you're not making any money and your family is not being fed, or you're not being fed. And this is the part where eXp outperforms most traditional brokerages. You get access to eXp University that has daily live trainings. You have social media masterclasses by some of the top performers within the academy that have built processes and systems with social media to not only allow you to prospect, but have leads come to you. You get listing strategies and buyer conversion systems. The best part about this is that this isn't just being taught by average agents. These are being taught by the top performing agents within the company. Now, inside of the Wolfpack at eXp, which is the group that I belong to, we go even deeper. You get weekly accountability calls, such as mindset training, investing training, agent attraction, you name it. You get access to our content creation training. You get to partner up with names such as Mike Sherrard, who is the creator here of the Wolfpack, and created a platform called the Social Agent Academy, which is going to walk you A through Z on how to build a personal brand and how to leverage social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and stop stressing over how do I get leads, how do I get money, how do I talk to people who are interested in selling their homes or looking to purchase. When you do these steps correctly and you follow it to a T, not only will you have leads, but those leads will be coming to you. Not only that, but you're going to get a one-on-one mentorship when it comes to branding and business planning. You're going to get step-by-step systems in order to get your first deals fast. We've had agents who actually make anywhere from 100K all the way up to $1 million in GCI in their first 12 months in the business. And if you guys are on here, listen, I was in your space once. I didn't think that was possible. And then I plugged in with the people who already are where I want to be. And I came to find out that it was true. I'll link a couple of testimonials down in the description below for you guys to check out and listen to other agent stories who decided to make the move to eXp and the Wolfpack, and it completely changed their life. Now, a couple of disclaimers. No brokerage in the world is perfect. eXp definitely is not a place where if you're looking for perfection, this is it. No, if you're looking for perfection, don't come to us, because we're always looking to get better. We never believe that we're a 10 out of 10. We always believe that we're lower than that because that always leaves room for growth. But here are the pros and cons as someone who's already been through the process themselves. Let's start with the pros. Since it is a cloud-based brokerage, you get to work from anywhere. You don't have to be in a specific office, and you get direct access to these people all the time, considering that it's virtual. You have a massive training library full of classes, modules, and trainings at the fingertips. You also have ownership through stock and passive income opportunities in the form of revenue share and equity. I was at other brokerages and I just didn't see the long-term game. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be opening doors or selling properties as a real estate agent forever. I wanted this to fund my actual dream, spend more time with my family. I do not want to be enslaved to my business forever. Although I know there's some sacrifices to be made, I needed a place that could offer me way more than I was getting. That's the whole reason I became an entrepreneur in the first place. Apart from all of that, not only do I care about money freedom and time freedom, but I care about the culture and the people that are leading me. What type of lives do they have? What type of support do they get me? How do they make me feel? And how is that being reflected with what I'm able to give my family through what I'm learning from them? So you have a support and growth-minded community that are here to back you up 24/7. Now let me talk to you about the cons. If you're a person who doesn't plug into the community, it can be something that may feel isolating. So I suggest you guys come in here, dial in, network with people, and plug into the community that's offered to you. Another important thing is that you must be self-motivated. The reality is that nobody's going to grab you by the hand and pull you to where you need to be. That's something that you're going to have to work hard for. Ask questions, raise your hand, let it be known that you're here and that you're present and that you're ready to learn. We don't take anybody by the hand and just drag them, right? We can't care more than you care. Now, the final one that, at least for me, it was a little bit difficult is if you're not tech savvy, there might be a little bit of a learning curve, but once you go in there, you can definitely figure out. You can ask questions, we'll help guide you. So yeah, there's tons of opportunity here in the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, but only if you're willing to take ownership of your business. And I want to be real with you guys for a second. The reality of why I joined the Wolfpack is because, just transparently speaking, I was miserable where I was at before. I was lost, I was confused, and I honestly didn't have a solid plan as to how to get myself out of this hole. But when I came in contact with somebody from the Wolfpack, the first thing that I did was acknowledge their business, the way they were dressed, the way they spoke, the things that they knew about the business that I never even thought of, their strategies, their blueprints, their social media presence. All of those things just made me feel like, man, this has been something that I haven't been doing for the past couple of months or years that have completely delayed my process in becoming successful within my business. I felt the support. I felt like I had real top producers teaching me and not only just giving me the bare minimum, but giving me their absolute all, which at the time is what I needed. And if you're watching this right now and you feel frustrated, confused, and you feel like you don't have the right skill sets or tools to make it in this business, you're in the right place. So should I join eXp Realty in 2025? I can 100% confidently tell you that at the end of this video, more than likely, you've already made up your mind. But if you're looking for community, growth, and support, absolutely. But if you're expecting a magic button, if you expect to just join the pack or join eXp Realty and that things automatically change without having to put in some of your own time, sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears, then I definitely wouldn't do it. If you plug into systems, trainings, modules, and connect with the right people within the community, your real estate career can change forever. And if you want to talk about joining eXp Realty the right way, with mentorship from top producers with direct access to the Wolfpack, all you got to do is just reach out to me or click the link below in the description and you can book a one-on-one call with me and we can figure out your next steps, which can ultimately lead to your life changing forever and your families. If you're on here and you watch this video and you got tons of value from it, or at least one piece of information that just stuck with you, thank you for watching. Click subscribe, like. I'm always posting content to help you guys develop into the best version of yourselves possible. Either it's me or I bring somebody on that maybe has a different experience and maybe you don't resonate with me, but more than likely you're going to resonate with them. I'm going to have guests all the time and hopefully you guys can continue to gain value from this and know that there are people out here who truly want you to succeed. And we're not afraid to, give you guys all the information necessary. Thank you who's watching this video right now, and I'll see you in the next one.